Welcome. In a previous video I talked about setting up Synology Drive client on an Ubuntu desktop. In this video I'm going to talk about backing up using the Synology Drive client. So I'll put a link in the description to a video on setting up the Synology Cloud admin and then also the Synology Cloud client on the Ubuntu. And also I'll put a link to the playlist of my Synology videos. So I have the Synology Drive up here in the menu bar. I'll open it up with System Tray menu. I'll click on these three dots here and I'll go to Settings. You see we have Sync Task set up here, but we want to go to Backup Task. I'll hit Create Backup Task and we'll see it says Connected Synology NAS, and I have the IP address of my NAS here. So if you already have Drive set up, then you'll see it like this. Otherwise you'll see it like it does down here with another Synology NAS. You'll enter in your domain name or IP address, username and password. So if you're going to use this outside of your local network, you'll probably want to use the Quick Connect ID here. I'll click Next, and it says select the backup source. So typically you'd want to do the home directories of all the users. I only have one user, Rick, myself. So I could click that, but just to make it a little faster, I'm just going to do the Documents folder here. But typically you would want to back everything up. So then you can change the backup destination. I'll hit select here. I'll change this to Ubuntu Nook. I'll hit OK. I'll hit next. It's testing the connection. And then we have three options here. We have continuous backup, manual backup, and scheduled backup. So continuous backup is what I'm going to use. When you change files, it will back them up automatically. Manual backup might be good if you're working with large files and you don't want to back it up every time you change it. So this would be like video files or something like that. And then scheduled backup would be if you want to back up like in the middle of night when you're not working. So I'll hit next. I can look at the summary here. I can hit done. And now it's going to set the backup up and start backing up. Okay, there's not much in there, so it was pretty fast. So I'll open a terminal here, and I'll go into my Documents folder, and I'll create a file, and you'll see it backed that up. I can edit the file, and every time I save it, it's going to back that up. I'll exit here. So now if I go to restore, my network's running a little bit slow today, it seems. Documents. Click on the home directory here. This is running a little slow because it's also syncing some other stuff. I'll open up my home directory. Documents, and we'll see this test document here, and we can right click and say browse previous versions, and here we can download. I think it didn't sync up both saves because it's syncing something else, but this will list off every version that's saved, and I can hit the download. It will download it to my desktop. So that's the basics of setting up backup on Synology Drive on an Ubuntu desktop. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.